What's going on, y'all? It's Wednesday. Yeah, I'm just doing another video right now, and this one's gonna be about backtesting. Now, before I get into it, I do want to say that these are just my opinions on backtesting and my experiences only. I don't know y'all's experience in backtesting, whether how it served you or anything like that, but I'm just speaking from my point of view and how I view it. But yeah, I'm just gonna give 100% honesty on backtesting, and let's get into it. So, I don't know about you guys, but do you guys ever feel that you're on top of the world when you're backtesting? Like, setups are hitting all the time and all that, but then when you get into the markets, it doesn't matter how much you backtest it. When you wake up the next day and you wake up live and you trade the markets live, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how much you backtested the day before or the weekend, because that's irrelevant. What happened in the past, now it's just you against the markets. The market conditions are probably different than the market conditions you were backtesting, like the past 2 days or whatever. It's like, backtesting is good, but it's good if you're using it for different strategies. Like, for example, if you're just backtesting the 5-minute for like a couple of months, after a period of time, backtesting might just feel like I don't know, like it's just not as effective. Now, if you want to backtest a different strategy, say 5-minute in confluence with 1 hour and 4 hour, to see if it hits or not, or the win rate or whatever, then that's different. You can backtest different strategies. But when it's for the same strategy that you've been using for a period amount of time, and you're kind of seeing that your backtesting is not translating into the live markets, then for me, at some point, you got to realize that it doesn't matter how much you backtest. Like, backtesting more is not gonna improve your results the next day or the next week when you trade live. Honestly, like, it's all about catching the setups live. Like, you can backtest all you want, you can have a crazy win rate when you're backtesting, but if you're not being able to like see the setups live and just recognize your setups and execute, then I don't know, it just doesn't matter. Like, backtesting is good. Like, I used to do it a lot, and I still do, just not to the same amount. I used to do it a lot when I was really starting, and it helped a lot with my confidence. But as I kept trading and trading, I realized that backtesting more and more is not really going to help with my results the next day when it really counts. I don't know. That's just how I view backtesting. Like I said, don't get me wrong, backtesting is really good. It's really good for you, especially like to help you their confidence. Like, do y'all ever feel like whenever you lose, you immediately go back to backtest to kind of like gain your confidence up, like to see whether your strategy is really working or not? And for things like that, like, it helps a lot. For me though, what's really more valuable is like forward testing. Forward testing, I think after a certain point in your journey, forward testing is better, because you don't really know the outcome of the market when you're forward testing. You're literally predicting it. In backtesting, yes, you're predicting it, you're practicing, but let's be honest, when I go into the screen and I'm backtesting and I'm like scrolling back throughout the days, like, I already know what's happening or what happened. Even if I really try like not to pay attention or as much attention, so whenever I backtest, it don't influence when I practice. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, say if I want to backtest all this from right here to right here, like, I kind of already know that the market kind of started going up and then kind of went down. So I kind of have an idea of what happened. But when you're forward testing, you really have no idea because that's live. That's live markets right there. Completely live. You don't know what's going on. You only see what's left of the screen, which is what's already happened, but the right side of the screen is completely empty. The right side of the screen is you. That's all you, man. That's all you, the hours that you put into practicing. And like I said, there's so many factors that can vary on your win rate when you backtest. I feel like I'm on top of the world when I'm backtesting because my win rate is crazy high when I'm backtesting. And honestly, there's no emotions involved at all when you're backtesting. But when it's time to go live in the markets, there's so many emotions. And, you know, it's live money. It's your money on the line. Along with the emotions, along with sometimes you hesitate whether you take the trade. Even though you've backtested, you sometimes hesitate. Like, because you don't know. Today might be different than yesterday. And like I said, maybe the market conditions from yesterday or the days that you've backtested were different from the time that you are actually going to trade. Like it could have been ranging or trending when you were backtesting. Now it's ranging. So that's totally completely different market structure and just a completely different market in general. It could affect the way you trade or your results for that day. So like I was saying, for me, backtesting is good. It's really good. It's really good if you're doing different strategies and trying to find out the confluences. Like if you already have one strategy down and you want to try to maybe add or implement another strategy in order to be able to catch more setups, because I don't know, the day that you're trading, your strategy that you normally use you don't see it. So you have to go with a different strategy, or you need to pull out a different strategy in order to trade that day. Then I feel like that's when backtesting really helps. It really, really helps. But if you really, really want to practice, I think forward testing's the way. But because like I said, you don't really know the results of the market. You only see what's left, which is the graphs that have already happened, and the right is completely empty. That's us. We have to predict what the markets do. And I know y'all are gonna say, oh no, don't predict the market, react to the market. Yeah, I know, I get it. I'm just talking about you have to predict whether the market's gonna go up or down when you trade, buy or sell, up or down. That's what I'm talking about when I say you gotta predict, because you don't know. So yeah, that's just my honest truth and my experience with backtesting. Like I said, y'all's experience could be something completely different in general. Backtesting could have completely changed your way of trading, and it's very important. Yes, backtesting is very important. It's part of it. But yeah, that's just my 2 cents. You guys, please, let me know your opinions on backtesting. How important do y'all think backtesting is? I'm not saying it's important, but to a certain extent, you know what I mean? It's not like everything, especially if you're using it for the same strategy. And yeah, please subscribe to the channel. I've seen the support you guys have been giving me, especially with this last video that came out about me opening up and being completely honest about my forex journey and my current struggles. I really appreciate that, guys. You guys have no idea what that means. Like, I originally didn't think the video was going to do well, or I just posted it with no expectations. I just wanted to be honest about my struggles, but you guys have really changed my point of view of things and made me realize that I'm not alone on this journey. So I really thank you guys for that. And yeah, take care, y'all. Have a good one.